Hi, today we're going to be learning Are You Still Having Fun? This song uses a capo on the 4th fret. So if you haven't got a capo, you just have to improvise with a paddle pop stick and elastic band or something. But I recommend getting one. So let's put it over the 4th fret. Now the chords used in this song, and the song is in 2 sections. So section 1 has 3 chords, being the E minor. Then we have the A sus2 chord. And we have a C chord as well. Section 2, which follows, is an A minor chord. Then we have a C chord. And the last chord being a D chord. Okay, we're not going to worry about this hand, so now we're ready to get into the lesson. So the first chord that we're going to learn is the E minor chord. We're going to put our 2nd and 3rd fingers on the 5th and 4th string 2nd fret, like this. Now just make sure your thumb isn't hanging over like that. A lot of rock players do that, but just for this exercise, bring it back, put a bit of an arch in your hand so we clear all the strings. It's a little bit hard to do, so take your time. Next chord that we go to is the A sus2 chord, and it's just straight down. Pick up both fingers and just put them to the next set of string. So spend a bit of time just switching between the 2 chords. It's a fairly easy move. And once you're comfortable with it, we're going to practice going to an A minor chord. We're going to put our first finger down on the 2nd string 1st fret. So once again, just do that over and over until it's such an easy move to make. Once you get comfortable with that, which will take a couple of minutes, we're going to move our 3rd finger to the 5th string on the 3rd fret. This move's a little bit harder because you've got to stretch out further. Now that was the easy part. Now we're going to combine both fingers at the same time. We're going to drop our 1st finger and move our 3rd finger up. So this requires a lot of effort. Take your time, it's worth it. Now if you're stuck at this point, just go back and practice 1 finger at a time, and within 5 or 10 minutes you'll find it so much easier. Okay, so once we get that up to speed, we've got these 3 chords. We have 2 beats on the E minor, 2 beats on the A sus2, and then 4 beats on the C. And I'll count it out for you. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. That's most of the song right there. So that's section 1. Section 2 now is the chorus section, and the chords slow down a little bit here. So the first chord we have is an A minor chord. Next move is very easy. It's just a matter of moving the 3rd finger. Once again, if your thumb isn't in the right position and it's leaning back a bit, that stretch is going to be very hard. So make sure your thumb is roughly behind your 2nd finger so you can stretch quite easily. And bring it down a bit if you have to. Otherwise, if you like that, it's no good. So that's it. That's the move there. 1 finger moving up. Okay, the next chord we're going to go to is the D chord. It's a little bit harder to get to. So, our 1st finger, 2nd fret, 3rd string. Our 2nd finger all the way down to the 1st string, 2nd fret again, and our 3rd finger will go on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. There's no easy way to get to that chord, you've just got to practice it. I would recommend, as an exercise, playing the chord and just lifting your fingers up a little bit and back down. And as you get really comfortable doing that, pull them further away. Because you're just training your brain to send a signal to your fingers to do a certain response that you want. That's all it is at the end of the day. So to tie that section together, we have a whole bar of A minor, a bar of C, and 2 bars of D. So at least when you get to that D chord, you can have a bit of a rest. And it sounds something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 2nd bar. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's the whole 2 sections. And at some point down the track, we're going to tie our rhythm hand into it, but we've just got to get the left hand happening first. So what we'll do now, I'll play through this song. I'll slow it down just a little bit so you can keep up, but it'd be great for you just to try and keep up with me. Don't forget the strumming pattern, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. That's a C chord. Now I'm going to call them out. E minor to an A sus2, C. One more time. E minor, A sus2, C. Comes the next section. A minor to a C and a D. 2 bars on this. Here comes the A minor. And just move the third finger to a C and a D. Okay, great. Now, as I've said, don't worry about this hand too much. We'll tackle with that later. Let's get this hand happening. And the whole key is practice, practice, practice. You'll be surprised how quick you can learn once you put a bit of time into the guitar. I hope you've enjoyed the lesson, and I'll catch you next time.